What's?
Nah, I just got that over.
Nah, leave it.
Rap trap games. You know the #/ episode of SpongeBob.
Alright, hold on. Alright. What's going on? My name is Pt.1 and this is the first episode of Games, Raps, and Traps. And we have a special guest today. He is a producer out of Newark, New Jersey. And he is a PE, it's a partially effective production team affiliate. And let him introduce himself.
My name is luv.jeaux. Part of Tribe from Newark, New Jersey. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know.
Alright. The room is a mess. We'll let the world know that. But we're here, and the purpose of the show is to know more about you. But while I kick your butt, this game Connect 4. Every episode is going to have a different game, and today he wasn't a fan of checkers, but we're gonna get this Connect 4 popping. After every single time somebody goes, I'm going to ask him a question. We're gonna skip over a lot of stuff.
Good, because I laughed and I want that to be definitely skipped over.
So, game one?
Game one.
Okay.
So we're gonna kick this off right now. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, like you said.
Alright.
I stole his idea.
Rock, paper, scissors. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna go for paper.
I feel you. I'll ask a question. Are you asking?
I'm asking you a question. We could go the other way, alright?
No, you go. You the interviewer.
Excuse me, I'm a little sick right now. That means we should get out of this room as fast as possible before we die. Okay. So my first question is, how did you get involved in music? And you can't put down your next chip until you answer the question.
Dang, my boy. How do you involve in music? I said, in making music, it all started in, I had to be De La Rosa class, yeah. Because before I used to do, before I did music, I was just like making videos on YouTube. And like I saw everybody make their own music for their stuff, for their videos, so I was like I'm messing with it, so I decided to get FL. Like I heard FL, to know that, but I didn't know like the specifics of it, so I had to use this thing called Mixcraft 6. I think that's what it's called, my fault. And yeah, Mixcraft 6, and it wasn't working for me, so I finally found like De La Rosa. Shout out De La Rosa, and even if he a dickhead, but De La Rosa gave me FL8. I used to use it in this class, like instead of like doing schoolwork, we just used it in this class. And then I was really feeling it. And then probably like a few months later, I was able to get FL12. Yeah, I bought it officially. And then, yeah, from there I started making beats. From there, I didn't know what I was gonna make specifically, but yeah.
How long ago was this?
Can I put my chip down for you to ask that question?
Follow-up question, nah.
Alright. This man trying to fight against me, but this had to be had probably 10th grade, so that was, what year was that?
13 around, 14?
Nah, it had to be 16, 15. 16,
15?
Yeah, cause we 2K, nah, 15, cause we 2K 17, yeah, 15.
Okay, cool. I thought it was dope how a teacher actually inspired you to, or helped you out with you.
Nah, not him.
He gave you a program. It's dope how your teacher can give you a program, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All feelings aside, because you called him a dickhead, which is
De La Rosa, by the way.
I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, it's dope because that's how PE was born. Partially effective came about due to like the teacher rating system that I experienced. I just thought it was a dope name. So education is really a strong force for what's going on right now. Next question.
It's both dirty, yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, they ended up changing the rating because of test scores and stuff like that. So it was actually a sweet moment, and I'm telling you, PE was born from struggle and education and just being a different type of dude and being around different types of people in a city where there's just so much craziness and art and this interview's not about me, it's about you. So
I mess with it. Nah, go ahead.
All right, man. Your favorite sport and why do you play?
Favorite sport? I'm not gonna front. I've never been into watching sports, but playing them, I was a big probably, bro. Anything, son. Anything if I can get physical, like anything. I just mess with it, for real. Preferably like basketball, though. Yeah. Like that's all we did when I was in McKinley. That's all we did. You had to play basketball, hit the field, play football. But I was messing with basketball, probably because I seen like I didn't really watch basketball, but like seeing everybody in the neighborhood play, that made me want to play and be like them. So like they was my basketball players. Yeah. I can put one down.
You can put one down. You earned it. Make sure you're paying attention to the game. You want to win this too.
Yeah, I feel you.
Excuse my nostrils, I'm a little sick right now. But my next question, feedback for that. McKinley actually is known for having like young ballers, I feel like.
Some of the best.
And that's right around Branchbrook Park, which is like where I basically grew up playing basketball. And it turned me from like a little punk kid to like actually getting some confidence, So Branchbrook Park definitely was big to me, and you'll always see kids with like McKinley shirts. You'll see them go from 8th grade McKinley to college, and they go from like this to like 6'2" and stuff. And you would have never thought some of these kids like, oh man, you're taller than me now. It's crazy. But I have a question. Your favorite food, man. What is your favorite food?
Bruh.
Really?
Hey yo! I remember where everything was at though. That's the crazy part.
I don't. We're starting over.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
I remember.
Let's rush it a little bit. Let's go.
Okay. You said my favorite food?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta put that in though. That I would say pizza and hot wings. I'm sorry, like it's a combo, but bro, I'm African, so I say jollof rice, bro. That's probably my favorite.
We're in the very room that you cooked a few beats in, and you saw people rapping. What do you look to make happen with music in the next 3 years?
Dang.
I stole that question from David.
Oh, word?
Not
Music. Bro, I want more placements, bro. Cause I know I got it. Like, not on some cocky, but I feel like I could make crazy things if people just give me the chance.
Alright, go ahead.
Matter of fact, I'm sorry, let me finish myself. It's not even giving me a chance. I gotta be more upfront. Like, I don't like being seen on camera. If I be more upfront about it, even with more of my music, I feel like in 3 years I'll probably be somewhere different, definitely. Yeah. Alright, I could go now, right? Or is it your turn?
It's your turn.
But I'll wait.
Wait.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're first. As a producer, like the main way for you to get money, I feel like, is if you have like the ultimate breakout hit that is a collaboration with the major artist or an artist in the rise. Like what's his name that made the Versace beat from Canada? Murder Beats.
Yeah.
Like that basically put him on. Are there any like up and coming artists or just artists who are already established that you would love to collaborate with?
Yeah, definitely. I want to work with Amir Fontaine. I'm talking about Jersey artists because I don't feel like Jersey artists get enough shine. So I'm gonna try to put some on Amir Fontaine, Topaz Jones, because his music, y'all should check these. I was talking about earlier. I wasn't on the phone with y'all, but Sinead Lee's. Who else? There's somebody else from Jersey. Oh yeah, there's this kid, Nate the Great. Yeah, Nate the Great. Chance. I'm naming all people from Jersey, bro, because I know these are the people that got it, like for real, for real. And there's this one person, but he on some bull. His name Baby Boy David, but I don't know. He on some bull, bro. But yeah, those are the people I'm gonna work with, for real.
Alright, so basically, a lot of local artists that you probably even might have a personal connection with some of them already, so that's pretty dope that you can actually make that happen. Plug it in. If you had to join the 27 Club and die at 27 after being a famous artist, how would you want to go out?
Yo, you know, it'd be crazy. Alright,
See what you're doing here, too.
Yeah, it's real simple, bro. I ain't doing nothing crazy. But you know, it'd be crazy. Oh, that's not good. Alright, well. Alright, before. Like when I come from work, I usually try to hop on the computer and make beats. That'd be crazy if I hopped on the computer one day and I fell asleep, and like that'd be crazy. Never wake up. Like I just had to be playing in my headphones continuously. And then when people find out, like walk into my room and they listen to the beat, like, yo, this is last beat. That'd be crazy. That'd be real crazy.
So basically, you die doing what you love and like listening to your own creation.
Definitely. So that'd be crazy.
Who would you want to like get a hold of that beat? Would you like want that beat to go public? Like, let's say if your like ghost self wants to see the world.
Definitely not. That one, I'll probably give it to my older sister, cause I don't even tell her what I'm doing. She probably don't know I'm even making music, so I give that to my sister. I mean, she don't live with me, but hey, shoot.
You can plug it in, man. I have a follow-up question.
That's about some nut. Hey, we playing checkers. It's like, no.
By default, I'm gonna take that W, man. You just plugged it in and you just made it bounce. But I have a few questions right now.
Word, we playing.
I have a few questions right now. So, is your musical hobby or your aspiration for music, is that hidden from your family?
Yeah, definitely.
Why?
Nah, I'm not gonna front. Like, I'll be in my room. I kind of feel bad because I feel like I'm missing out a lot of time with them. But like, I'll be in my room and I'll just like have my speakers set up. I don't have no monitors, like huge monitors, but I had this one speaker and it's like, yo, when like when I had the kicks in, like you can hear it from downstairs, like it just be knocking, and the whole thing. My brother's right next door, my mother's right next door. Like it would just be playing. So I'm guessing they know.
Think you're watching porn?
I don't know. Nah, but I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. I don't know.
So they still don't know? They just think you're playing music?
They don't do nothing about that. They don't really. Well, my mother don't really do nothing. My brother, I told my little brother, yeah, probably that's it. That's actually crazy. Actually, you know what's crazy? The other day I was with my niece, and we was making music, and I brung out, because I play the trumpet, I brung out the piano for her to play, and I was playing trumpet. We was making a little band, and she's like, yo, you're right, you know, it'd be crazy, like we actually like get something we can actually make beats. She's like, it probably won't be good at first, but we will get there. I'm just like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Like one day she gonna hear my stuff on the radio, won't even know it was me that did it. But yeah, they probably. I just stick to myself, bro. Just focus on what I gotta do.
Don't feel bad about focusing on your craft, man. A lot of people your age like distance themselves from the family for many reasons. Some distance themselves because they're going to college and they're not around home. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
basically, like you took the college to you, as far as that. And you go to school?
I try.
Okay, all right. No, that was a good follow-up question.
I'm sorry. I try.
You try to go to school. That's interesting, and that's gonna segue into my last question. How did you and me meet? And I'm gonna do this for the sake.
Come on now.
I'm gonna do this.
Listen.
I'm gonna do this for the sake of. And I'm gonna try to hold my breath.
Listen, this man was one of the worst teachers ever, bro. This man walked in class. I knew he was a punk right from the jump, bro.
It's true.
I used to stop.
He's right.
Nah, when I first met Nieves, I'm joking. He's in my class. I just wasn't unexpected because I've seen white people with dreads before, but I ain't see. It was just weird. Like this man, I don't know, bro. And I was real short at the time, so he ever seemed like a giant to me. But he had long hair, and like he would talk about music and poetry, but I didn't figure he was into that stuff. Technically, this man was still BC2 tone. He is now, but like before, he was like legit. He didn't have his dreads cut off yet, like. But that's why and then it was probably like throughout the year be cool with him. But it was 11th grade that like I would come to his class and we'd talk more. He even asked me like, yo, you rap? And he put me on Underachievers, and I was like, the rap group Underachievers, and I was like, yeah, I'll see how if I mess with it. And it was alright, right? And then like been 12th grade, my last year, I would go to his classroom because I didn't really feel like messing with nobody. So I went to his classroom and chill with him instead of like being in the cab. And we just became cool. Like over the years, we just became cool because this man left. They kicked him out on some bull. They kicked him out, and then he came back. Yeah, he came back, and then.
So I actually started off as a student teacher for you, and you were probably about 5'3" at the time.
I was 5 feet, bro.
And you were a good student. Like
yeah.
you wanted to do well, and like you would like tell them to just like chill out if they were bugging out. Like you were like a good student. Then you got taller over the years, and you kind of like got more timid. But like you were still like gifted as far as like intellectual and.
Yeah, bro, I like learning, bro.
And yeah, you're always eager to learn and stuff.
Because knowledge, no offense, bro. Like, that's how people take advantage of you. Like, knowledge is, like, straight up knowledge is power, bro. Like, you know, money is power, but, you know, people get where they are because they know certain things. You know certain things, then you have a certain status. You know, I'm not gonna get to all that, my fault, but I'm saying knowledge is power, bro. So, and it's not like I used to be on some. I was that kid, like, I know everything, blah, blah, blah. I'm better than you. I was really on that. I never told nobody this, but real talk. But I try to quiet down because there's so much stuff. You can never learn enough. And even a man that knows everything knows nothing, bro. Real talk. That's how I feel.
All right, we're gonna wrap this interview up for this section. We're gonna kick off David Max. My name is BC2 Tone. I have a cold right now. His name is Love. I'm telling this guy he needs to get into rapping too, I think. But he ignores that suggestion and that question every time. He lost the first game. If he loses another one, then he's automatically going to...
This man, you know how old this piece is, bro? Like, nah, I wanna hear that, bro. Nah.
He lost the first round, and I won the first round by default. So if he loses his next one to David, then he doesn't have a chance for 2 out of 3. And you're gonna have to eat.
I ain't eating nothing.
Yeah, or you're gonna have to drink some hot sauce, man. Something nasty for the camera, you know. You wanna get a good reaction. But if you do win these next 2 games, because you'll need to win 2, you have the opportunity to kick and plug in your beats for this video that's probably going to get 10 million, cajillion, quadrillion, quintillion, bazillion. I'm saying these numbers wrong views.
Nah. But I got fire though.